How y'all doing? It's King Chains. Back with another one. I hope y'all been taking care of yourself, getting sun. I have so much I want to say, and I feel like there's not enough time. You know what I mean? But just struggle of a Virgo, I guess. But the divine is real. The divine is real. I'm writing 2 books right now, and that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been focusing a lot the last 2 years on my evolution, and it's interesting. It's very interesting observing not only your reality but your inner world evolve, um, coming back on and activating and being aware of energies that are beyond this 666 carbon-based beast human function, that there is a being in the human, and basically you go from a victim to more of a master and a governor over um, your lower functions, your desires, your whatever. So having a new perception and awareness and lens on life, because you perceive more, you'll be able to receive more. You know what I mean? It's that light. So, and just like right now, I could be light to you. You know what I mean? If you put yourself in a position to receive. These words don't have to be just words, but they can be words of life and words that create. You know what I mean? And trust me, my friend, I have been doing the work. I have been faithful, and I can feel energy right now. I can feel. I'm gonna light an incense, if that's okay. I'm gonna light an incense and try to get back into the I am. Realizing that you're always going to need a physician for the physical. You're always going to need physical because people still cut themselves. But the physical body isn't the only body. And we're learning to be physicians in the astral realms and physicians in the astral, what is out. You know what I mean? But first we got to learn, if you're listening to my video, you've already done this. So I got to learn to communicate personally, because I feel like I don't want to say be mean, but the environment I'm in is so primitive, and the light that I hold is so strong they can't eat it as a whole. They only can take pieces, and you'll know when they get so full they stop eating, and you'll know. So my videos are for people who study alchemy of the divine, and activating from that low form to a higher form, changing your DNA, understanding that you are a cell. Bruh, let me tell you something. Learning the Dharma wheel and learning, I learned, let me see, I want to show you guys something. Learning sonoluminescence, the sound, liquid light, talking to a crystal. Let me show you guys something. Got the tree on the bottom, under my chair. And up top, I have this. Now, to a carbon-based life form, the frequencies have a governor. They only go so far, and so the bandwidth is only so strong. But when you activate, that bandwidth grows. Your light spectrum grows. You know, alpha through beta, alphabet. You're speaking. The only reason I have to talk and speak to the reptilian in you, because we've learned to speak in alpha beta spectrums, that we're not limited to just the alpha beta, but there's more light spectrums, and it's not through the supracortex. It's through the heart that activates it. You know what I mean? And this has to do with divine alchemy, and not a lot of people can even get this far in the video. I'm getting so, I don't want to say advanced, but I'm evolving to the point where I have to spend majority of my time with self, because I go through any space. I'm not saying I'm that big and bad, but when someone's in my atmosphere, the way I set my soul up, my solar system up, and how pure it is, I transmute energy. I'm able to perceive more than the physical. I'm able to see someone in the truest form. You gotta understand right now through the winter, the last full moon we just had, that things are very transparent. The veil is very thin, so people can't get away with nothing. And there's times where you need to get back to self. And when I say self, I mean your true self, your true divine self, your authentic self, the source, the God within you. Because through time and space that we travel in this dimension, we give a part of ourselves to external sources. That's what sex is. It's spiritual energy exchange. And it's time that we let go of what is physical. We let go of everything that is external. We start operating from a place from within. The gig is up, illusions are over. You know, it's just a matter of time. The alchemy of the divine. And when you're very sensitive, you can rap on a dime. I am the I am, and I've come in time. It's not hard. I just gotta stop. You, listen, when I say you, I mean me. I mean everybody. But listen, you have to be sensitive. You have to be very sensitive to wield the kind of light I'm referring to. You have to be so transparent, be so real. And when you attack a not attack a people, but when you come across a people, it's different when you come across a people compared to a person. So people like to hide in people. But just know the path that you're on. Listen, I am smart enough to know I know something, but smart enough to know I know nothing at the same time. That the sky is the limit, and I just got my wings. There's so much I want to say, and I haven't even touched the surface, because you're probably getting 40% of me. I'm hiding myself, and I need to let my inner child out. I need to get in spirit, they call it. But you're not just a human. You're a human being. There is a being in there, and to enlightenment, to N is a form of unit. Ment is mind, and light is life and energy, force itself. There's practices, kings, that you can do to activate. Some of y'all just y'all don't understand. You don't even have an aura. You have to walk in dead, and you need to connect back. So during these practices, you'll start having sex with life more. You'll be more. Red is more red. Blue is more blue. I don't know if y'all did any. Never mind. No drugs. Drugs are bad, but like it enhances that. It's like ecstasy. You're more in love with life itself. You didn't give your life away, man. And because it's not women that creates life. We carry life within us. Your sperm is swimming. It's alive. And women bring the womb. They bring the host. They bring the spaceship. And the spaceship is what we astral travel through another womb. The womb of Gaia, the illusion. And you can stay in the womb. But at some point you need to break out. You need to activate. Hallelujah. What just happened? Sorry guys, hold on. Can I tell y'all something? There was a time where I had a fiance. There was a time where I had my own condo. There was a time where I had what perceived to be almost everything a person would need. But I didn't have what was most important. I didn't have love for myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't know what self was. The self in this realm is the cells gathered individual space called spirit that you're supposed to be a governor over and make it a holy spirit, a clean spirit. Make your house clean and pure. I just got off topic because my ego's trying to tell me to stop. My ego's like, yo, chill, you're doing too much. But to the ones that are activated and to the ones that know that spirit is real, that there is really an energy that moves through us. Because you embodied it, now it's in you. Like I said, there's so much I want to say, and it demands transparency, it demands hours, it demands a whole conversation. Because there's mental walls I gotta break through one-on-one. If y'all hear me, and this is the call, if y'all hear me for the revive of the universe, God himself through you, I'm gonna read something from my book, The Quest. It is in every man, and I don't just mean woman, it's in every man's quest to find out who or she is. The answer to that lies in the present, not the past, as if it is for all of us. Remember, the past is a construct of the mind. The mind is limited, so it blinds us. Like I said, it blinds us because there is light we perceive through the spectrum of the 7 rays of color, purple being the highest frequency, red being the lowest. And that doesn't mean low as in bad, it means dense. There's nothing wrong with these spectrums. These spectrums work as a conduit. It don't matter. I need red energy sometimes, and I need purple sometimes. Because in the space that we're traveling in, there's other conduits, such as asteroids, energy vampires, anyways, low vibrational people. So the mind is limited to these, and it blinds us, it fools us into believing the illusion that we're in because we identify with the external. You don't need to identify with the external. You need to identify what's within. And, you know, this is mastery. I'm teaching you divine mastery. I'm reading you books. And if you're receptive, you'll be able to receive. If you're not receptive, it don't matter what I'm talking about. It just don't matter. You know what I mean? And I hate to get into this atmosphere, but I have to because the inner child in me wants to come out. But Big Brody's putting it as a shell. Like me, I have everyone's included. We put a shell up, and I want to break through that shell. So the next page, the quest. Genesis 1:27. If y'all Bible people, I don't know. I'm a Bible person too. I think it's the Bible, but that's another alchemy book of the divine. So Genesis 1:27, King James Version, and I put down the word image, a representation of the external form of its person or art. So you have an image, and you are made in the image, and if you're the true image, if you're the true authentic image that you were made in, you would be a child of the Most High. So knowing that the source, the heart, made yourself being made in you in his image, Exodus 20, verse 4-5, being your true authentic self by the design, you are made divine. This is from my book. Light beings came to earth in human form to experience some of the maybe karma in others, to see the reflection. Beings from the light come to the dark and void and invest in body and vessel to divine and lift up the human consciousness. The light, the next page. The natural agent that stimulates and makes things visible. These words have light. You're eating my words right now, and then it's opening up more space in your mental body, emotional body. Yo, I'm channeling right now. This is crazy. I gotta stop. I gotta keep going. Cancel, repeat. Humans, cancel, repeat. Start over. Cancel, start over. Humans' eyes can perceive within the wavelength between 400 blue and 720 nanometers, which is red. The entire rainbow of the radiation observable to humans' eye only make up a tiny portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is about 0.0035. The alpha and omega, look at, so out of all the things visible, we only perceive this much, okay? The alpha omega light spectrum, okay? The vibrations of emotions, the vibrations that expand and contract. We have the power to create love and above, and if we don't take the time daily to meditate and get a dose of nature, to get a dose of nature and laughter and maybe serve others, these are ways to get you back in nature so we can start attaining the goals of raising your frequency. I got pictures of vortex chakras and hymns, and how vortex works, different hymns, different what's that called? Solfeggios of the hertz that, because you have an inner space that hits certain energy points. If you hum them right, sing them right, it don't matter. I got you. And just know that I'm learning how to do these videos, but I feel like I'm meant to share this. Anyways, this is a book that I'm writing, and there's so much more. I was about to read the human auras, the bodies, the shell that you're in, and you're breaking out of different layers, different functions of yourself, and get into the chakra. Get into the chakra. Yeah. You know what I mean? And how to activate the cells. How to activate from a carbon base to a crystalline base. There's gonna be more coming soon, guys, but you gotta understand, I have to have within to have without. And I'm being as real as possible. I am in these videos. All I'm getting through right now is the illusion that I'm fighting. I should be able to talk in my being and not worry about things, but it is what it is. Hope y'all learned something from this video, and I hope y'all are doing the best that you can, and that's all it is. It's all just an experience, and enjoy the experience. Love y'all. Take care.